Hold on, guys. It seems like we've been kicked out.
When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. Then Mom felt like something was staring right at her. I felt...
Here we go.
Then Mom felt like something was staring right at her. I felt it too. Like somewhere in the house, a creature was stirring. And it wasn't a mouse.
Would somebody punch her in the mouth?
The sound of his chains sent chills down my body.
Instead punch her in the mouth. Why don't you just tell her to go to her
when
room?
Krampus showed up,
Or threaten to break her foot. She was about to say, and when Krampus showed up, I knew we were
y'all just looking?
Well, look, well, girl, guess what? You got your wish. Oh my Lord! You saw her did the grandma like her grandma like that? Oh,
Put him in his stocking.
Hell no.
Watch new scary vids every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Bro, let me stop. Guys, we're not gonna sit up here and act like our grandma just didn't get laid out by the biggest Captain Hook I ever seen in my life.
I know, right?
You know how somebody just get hit so hard, bro, your face is just numb. You're in shock.
Mm-hmm.
You know, grandma, and you try not to laugh, grandma. Grandma, are you good? You need me to go pick your teeth up out of the corner, because I'm looking right at them.
Her grandma ain't poised. She rest in peace.
This is a couple, but I love you, grandma. I'm not gonna post this on World Star. I recorded it and everything. But it's not gonna go on World Star. It's gonna be between me and you. Even though, grandma. Then, and if old boy or Krampus, whatever, you know what I'm saying, he look at you and be like, bruh, did you see anything? You gonna be like, alright, I really didn't see nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have a Merry Christmas, do what you gotta do with grandma and mom and dad, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna step outside. I left you some milk and cookies too. You know what I'm saying? And then you go find my Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas. But guys, there it is, man. This video was sponsored by Crypt TV. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. Big shout out to Crypt TV for sponsoring the video. Be sure to go check them out. They are releasing these bad boys every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm out this time. Boy gang.
Okay. Now, I recently saw her bootleg. He made a parody of High School DxD. Now I texted into the comments asking him if he would do that, and he really should. And I gave him some of the details that of how it is in the show, and how and what some of the anime shows that he actually does that is related to that. So he actually did it, and I'm happy. We're gonna do a reaction of it. Let's see if we can find it, guys. Swedge it. We're gonna do that one, and then see High School DxD. Now, how about this one? It looks like he did a number 2. We'll react to this one. We already reacted to
for my breakfast. Oh, my piss. Cocaine for my breakfast. Oh, my pistols ambidextrous. This boy act reckless. You might end up in hell.
out of everyone in High School DxD, Freed Selzen was the worst motherfucker ever and a psychopath. I actually hated him. If I actually saw him in real life, I would shoot him from behind. If I was able to wield a sniper well, I'm not good in games with a sniper, and I know I'll fuck up. But if I would ever do it, I would shoot him in the back of the head, guys.
With the word rap spelled wrong on it.
You're just mad because you don't have one. Hey, pussy boy, wanna rap battle me? Loser gets the sword of light, shoves up their ass, and then six shot off.
Man, bootleg gon' whoop your ass, bruh.
Taking my sword in my pants. Hey, my goodness, two rounds or a four. Hey, now you can die on the floor. Hey, my brother, so listen to me. Hey, the Protestant horse. Hey, you're gonna get hurt.
Be up in the ass. Hey, I'm gonna whoop.
Jesus Christ, Garcia. Didn't your parents ever
I'll
teach
be
you
up
not
in the
to
ass.
interrupt a
Yeah,
man's
Driggsy
rap
never
battle?
lose. Hey, I've been playing games for y'all. Hey.
What the hell is a trick hazy?
Oh my god! I'm like your biggest fan!
Wait, you're actually a
Yeah,
musician?
this girl on point.
I only
Hey.
challenged you because I assumed you didn't have any musical talent, so I could murder you in cold blood. But what the heck, man? That's cheating!
Not my rap alias, you idiot! Not anymore, at least. Trick Hazy is dead.
Izzy Trick Hazy was an upcoming SoundCloud R&B star.
Seriously. SoundCloud.
Come back to singing.
No.
Do it!
No.
Yes!
No, bitch!
Yes!
Anyways, if I remember correctly, I was beating your ass physically and lyrically. Oh God, what is this, a Lifetime flick? Next you'll say,
No, Fleet! You're dead! They can be saved!
Man, shut your ass
Yeah,
up.
something like
Yo,
that.
free thousand her fallen angel ass
you
bitch.
do it, silly.
Oh my.
Fallen angels told me not to touch you.
Now I remember this in the show, and I have to say
Comes out of your mouth. So how about
that
I
is so amazing.
something inside of it? Oh, so here's the plan. What do you say me and the good sister have ourselves a little party, and I end her life? As well, I mean, no witnesses.
I refuse to be Tupac!
Look at her, look at her blushing. Now girls blush when all that is happening. You could tell that they're into that shit.
Ew. That tasted like lizard
Guys, that
scales.
don't mean you
Tastes like
end up
red
doing
velvet.
that
I guess
shit.
I'm gonna have to skin you.
You stay off of it. Now that was that Super Mario sound right there. Oh yeah, keep.
Maggot! Thought you could use an ass. Oh,
What the fuck?
buddy?
About damn time! You know how long I've been trying to reach you?
You idiot! This is why we hide ourselves from the outside world, using a little thing called a mattress barrier.
Hey, yo, my man!
Now, guys, when you see a dude doing that to a girl who's not able to protect herself, the first thing that comes to a man's mind and a girl is beat the fucking shit out of the dude. Just literally beat him up and help the girl out. You guys feeling me with this?
I used my phone! Idiot!
Well, shit.
You say you hurt? Are you hungry? Do you need some juice? Do you want some milk? Did you bring a jacket? Why didn't you bring a jacket? I told you to bring a jacket.
The juice thing they had bootleg took from that bridge to Dragon Ball Z,
No, that's what mothers do. Who told you that garbage?
where Bridge Vegeta said plenty of juice when they were going up against the androids.
Only if it's Lisa's.
What's wrong
Oh,
with you people?
Just prepare to jump. I can smell those filthy billsies coming.
Meow, motherfucker.
not like that.
I don't know where you are. After a few Twitter
No, Rias, we have to take her with us!
And let that filthy heal me into my magic circle.
Now,
Forget
now, guys, in case you haven't noticed, in High School DxD, Hikoneko was the only girl not affected by Issei and his perverted hormones. Now that's a girl working on her purity, but in High School
No, I could have just healed you the other
DxD,
day.
This way's fine, okay?
And a lot less
High School DxD season 4,
Two stab wounds and a
she
punctured
actually
lung.
falls for him. She tries to get herself laid.
Break my thing.
But Rias ends up busting in and then stopping it, thank Lord.
Come and help the devil out.
Miss Bitch! Reese, can you figure out what
Okay, Kiba, you literally need to
You
shut
wear the
up.
same thing every day!
Hey, I
Your
gotta
voice
stay
ain't the
fresh for
same.
my man, okay?
Mhm.
Oh God, I'm catching the Issei disease. Or I'm becoming one of the
That's what called. That's what's called when you hang with a nigga, you end up
Yeah, but
changing.
this time it was polyester made from the blood and sweat of Asian children.
Now that's fucked up.
Kira, you going to the studio? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, pick me up.
You see, guys, I don't blame bootleg. I be leaving. I be leaving out there. Fuck that. From Black Ops
Issei,
3.
I forbid you to leave with this shady-looking devil man.
Hey, yo, real talk, suck my dick.
Bitch, you will do as your master says and...
Alright, let's go, bruh. This diss track about to be lit.
Ooh, bird.
You guys...
Bird.
I know he's mad at me.
So what you say your name was again? Asia?
Asia.
Asia Argento.
And you're welcome for healing, BT Dubs.
The way I see it, your ass owes me anyway.
To be fair, you did
Akeno
By
Himejima.
entering?
by breathing.
Oh.
Hitanako
Speaking of that, I
Chojo.
meant to ask,
Rias Gremory.
he, well,
Asia Argento.
Me? Yeah, he did. I was violently violated. Ended with me getting pregnant. Several sexually transmitted diseases.
After when this video's over,
No, I just fucking would get proud.
I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys a theory that would have been the best. It would have been the best thing ever.
How'd you get them healing powers anyway?
I was abandoned as a baby, and one day as a child. I prayed to God so that a dying dog would get better, and it did.
Really?
Oh no! I smelled the blood bleeding.
Damn, you
Oh
aggressive.
yeah,
Shoot, I might have to bag you.
damn straight.
You totally should. You totally should.
Okay, she on that crack,
You
dude.
keep your hands off my man.
Man, fuck
Go
off.
Instagram hoe.
Girl, you is tripping, dipping.
They done made a fallen angel go black.
Nah.
Oh man, I really wanted to fuck some shit up.
Listen here, you
Oh!
Huh?
Oh shit.
You got in the way.
I got you, bruh.
See that shit, human? That's called pleasing your man.
Fine.
Huh?
Looks like I'm gonna have to go down today.
I don't know what happened. Why he said that. But I could see what he's meaning. We're going to see the other one.
Not about that life.
She's not about that life.
You said it, not me.
What Gohan said.
Who's
Go
gonna
and set from the
ride
bridge.
man? Oh, man.
Here it is. Oh crap.
With the shady looking devil man.
Hey, yo, real talk, suck my dick.
Bitch, your master says it.
Alright, let's go, bruh. This diss track about to be lit.
Your master says it.
Alright, let's go, bruh. This diss track about to be lit.
Mm.
It ain't gonna write itself. Yeah, you right.
Do you guys think he's mad at me? I feel like he's mad at me.
So what you say your name was again? Asia?
Asia. And you're welcome for healing, BT Dubs.
The way I see it, your ass owes me anyway.
To be fair, you did provoke him
By entering?
by breathing.
Oh, speaking of that, I meant to ask, did he, well,
Right? Me? Yeah, he did. I was violently violated. Ended with me getting pregnant. Several sexually
Now I know where this theme is from, and that's from Naruto. Naruto
really?
episodes during when Naruto was sad, and when it was during his friends, and in Naruto Shippuden, when this and it's still the same thing.
Somebody is some funny shit, man.
fucking right, I did.
How'd you get them healing powers anyway?
I was abandoned as a baby, and one day as a child. I prayed to God so that a dying dog would get better, and it did.
Okay, since we already know it's going to end, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys my theory. What if it was the opposite? And during High School DxD, haven't seen it. During High School DxD season 2. His season 2. When it got to where they got rid of all of the old Satan factions, got rid of Glacia, Leviathan. It came where Volley turned on everyone, but as they were fighting, because he pissed Issei off, saying that they would kill Issei's family and friends and make him a Avenger, and that would get him to push his limits and go further. Well, him saying that pushed Issei, and then Issei was beating the shit out of them, and then they're going out of control. Issei busts part of the stone thing on Volley's boosted gear, broke it off, and then when Issei looked down on it, he was copying for what Kiba did, because Kiba created a new sword with his original sword he always used, his power of sword birth. He created holy and devil powers together, and then made a holy and unholy his sword. So Issei takes Hivali's gem out of him. Well, not out of him, but the part that broke off, and then merged it with his secret gear. And then thus he gained Volley's and Albion, the vanishing dragon's power of dividing. I think Issei is able to use the other abilities too, but here's where mine is the opposite. Okay. Hivali's bloodline was from the original Lucifer that fought in the three-way war. Well, the man after him, the man after the original one that carried on the bloodline, and Volley was born. And Volley was born carrying on that bloodline traits, which means he was also born by a human, but even though he has the blood of a full-breeded devil king Lucifer, and he also got gifted by being possessed by the vanishing dragon Albion, aka Hillwell's dragon, the Red Dragon Emperor Drake's brother. But and gifted with that and with the powers, he was unstoppable. Now here's where my theory is. What if he busted? What if he went into Juggernaut drive and used dividing power, and then kept siphoning off Issei's boosted gear's boosting power, and then he busted off the biggest huge part of the orb out. Then then he merged that with his. He'd be able to keep boosting his power, and he'll be unstoppable. And with the other powers that he would be seeking, because he joined the Chaos Brigade, there'll be no telling of how much power he would possess. Because the Ouroboros dragon would give him that power, and he could give him powers he couldn't even fathom. He would be unstoppable. No one could beat him. He would be so strong. There would be no point in his human half having that effect on him, and he would have the ultimate of being both a full-blooded devil, Lucifer, and the vanishing dragon at the same time. Now in the show, how Volley regenerated his boosted gear, and then the orb also got regenerated, but the other part of it was on the ground. That means Issei would do the same. Now what if what if Volley did that? Since that he is the full breeded since that his other half of his bloodline is a full breeded bloodline of the great devil king Lucifer. That means his life is automatically more powerful, and even with his bloodline of the human side of him, that just further increases it more. Now what Drake told Issei when Issei was about to absorb Volley's vanishing dragon orb into his own sacred gear, the boosted gear. The Drake told him most devils will live forever, but Issei would not be one of them, but he had taken years off of his life. So which means instead of forever, it would be most likely like half Issei would be able to live. So like forever, he would most likely live to where he would be to where it would be like half from forever, and it would most likely be around most of his life that he would live, even far beyond a old person's actual age. He would like age. He would age slowly because he's no longer he's a devil under Rias Grimoires. So apparently that is what happened. And so that's my theory. With the boosted gear that Volley would absorb, he could boost his power, increase his speed, and increase it by dividing. He would also be able to increase half dimension, and also boosting the boosted gear he was able to do. You're able to launch a counter attack. That would further Volley's goal, and he would gain Issei's move that he gained. This had a form a red orb, hit it, and then it turns into a blastable beam. But one thing he would not inherit, that would be the most logical and happiest thing that would never happen, where he would catch where Volley would catch Issei's pervertive like, well, you know. Anyways, we're gonna get back.
Oh no! I have a lot of weed. My parents sent me to school.
Damn, you a bad bitch then. Shit, I might have to bag you.
You might just have to do that, bruh. You totally should. You totally should.
You keep your hands off my man. You keep your hands off my man.
Yo, who's the Instagram hoe?
Girl, you is tripping, dipping.
Oh, Jesus, she's been watching Medea again.
This isn't one of the things where I have to defeat your 7 evil exes.
Nah.
Oh man, I really wanted to fuck some shit up.
Listen here, you bitch.
Damn it, Issei! You got in the way.
I got you, bruh.
See that shit, you? That's called pleasing your man.
Fine. Looks like I'm gonna have to go all yandere.
Yandere and I think I'm starting to like that guy.
Andy, you're crazy. Don't let her spread my cheeks, bro.
What?
I'm not about that life, yo.
Do you think I'm gay?
Hey,
You said it, not me.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
starting to like that too, guys.
Oh yeah, I'm killing this bitch. Oh yeah, I'm killing this bitch.
It was my ride home, man. Oh, man.
We're gonna get to this one now. Okay, so this is basically the first one.
Am I really gonna bleed out here because my demon girlfriend bit my dick off? Nah! If anyone's out there listening,
Okay,
listen. Now
I'm feeling this.
losing life. Please revive, please revive. Bit me from the side and I was like a broken pipe.
Dragon Sage Games.
Blood. I don't really wanna die. Use rap to stay
Don't
alive.
wanna
Bring
die.
a demon to my side. Don't take me to the other side.
Other side.
See? One big bright light.
Bright light.
Fallen angel took my life, but I wanna stay alive. Let me live, I'll be a slave, and I don't lie. Nah. The rap game.
Rap game.
So give me quick revive, please.
Dragon Sage, a bootleg, Dragon Sage Games.
I don't got a place in hell yet. Nah, please. I need a save in rap game, yeah.
Rap game, sit the rap game.
Yeah. I don't got a place in hell yet.
Put it up.
So I've heard, Slade.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you won't be talking to him anymore after today.
Oh,
Welcome to the Gremory family.